What's up, YouTube? We're Play 3 here with a deck profile of a 60 card Necroz deck. I was excited that the ban list brought Brio back to 3 and Shirt off back to 1 off the list. Made the deck a lot more consistent. It can fight against the meta. I'm not saying it's one of the best decks, but it's one of the top road decks. I see it made top in regionals, but not YCSs, especially because a lot of people don't know how this deck plays, and a lot of people, some of the people don't know what some of these cards do because they weren't around the time of that cross. But it does have a strong matchup, especially against Sky Strikers. It does have a strong Sky Striker matchup. I'm not gonna show the side deck, but I'm gonna show the main deck and the extra deck. I made this deck to go second. And it's pretty decent against Thunder Dragons also. 3 Bryonic, 3 Valk. I play 3 Colossus because I would run 2 because the card's not that strong. It's okay. It's not that bad against Thunder Dragons because you can shut them off and then you can do your search or say they can't protect from battle, from destruction. But the reason why I'm running 3 is because I want to see it sometimes get to a ritual faster for the incantation monsters. Because since some will need a ritual spell, and you don't play that many rituals. So this is playing another ritual. And then I play 2 Trish. The reason behind this is because when you go against a Sky Striker matchup, when you summon Trish to hit the Ray and Link monster out of the grave, Ray out of the grave and Link on the monster on the board, they go Widow Anchor. You can chain Trish from him being targeted. So that's the reason why you're playing 2. Other than that, if Widow Anchor wasn't a thing, or Impermanence, because Impermanence is also a card, I would run this card at 1. Sometimes you don't want to see too many Trish lists in your hand. But because how the format is, you're going to have to run Trish out too. And then the 1 Luna Unicorn. This is pretty much this deck called Protect Unicorn. It's really the best card in the deck. So you want to protect this card at all times. Because if this card sticks every turn, you're pretty much going to win the match. Because it's the best card in the deck. And then the 1 Shirt. I miss this card. I play the 1 Sorcerer. Because when I go Valk effect, distribute my card out of my monsters, I want to attribute this so I can search another Valk to help protect my board for next turn from being attacked, just end your battle phase. Also, if I clear my board by attributing Valk off the board and attribute this, I can search another one. So I open the board and they're like, oh, I have ATK, make them extend, and Valk them. So, well, they don't overextend, they Valk them. And then the 1 Dance Princess, when I did banish like shirt or card pieces I want from my hand, you should be this, you can add it back to your hand. That's the reason why you're playing Dance Princess. Also, they cannot respond to your rituals spells, Necro ritual spells, so this is on board. That's all for Necroz. And then, so for the Jews, I play the 6 Jews for consistency. For incantation monsters, I play 2 of each. The reason behind it, if you draw too many of these guys, your deck breaks real hard. So I decided to put these to 2 for consistency wise, and also to see them more. They're really not that good by themselves, so that's the reason why I just want to run it 2, and also because you don't want to break with these. I do not play the ritual spell. After testing the card, it was actually really terrible because it really doesn't do anything unless it's in the graveyard. And then I played 2 Assassin. That's wrong. But this is the same thing. Reason behind Trish. Protect your monster from Widow Anchor, permanence and stuff. So that's why I read this at 2 and it's searchable. The only hand traps I play on the deck is a 3 Gamma. The reason behind it is when you reveal your reveal these guys or discard like Brio or something. Your opponent's gonna go. When your opponent goes Ash, you just go Gamma, and then this grind you get your search. And then you just make a mega on them. And the reason why I decided to go second is because this has the Necroz always wanted to go second, even since when they first came out full power deck wanted to go second. So for your Kaiju Sky Striker matchup, I decided to play the Kaijus. Also, just in case you only make 2 Colossus on board, you can Kaiju to 1. And then use like Brio to bounce the other one. Well, if you have Brio, you can bounce both, but that's if you have 3. Or use Colossus, little 3 Necroz to just shut off the second one they got rid of. It's on the board. And then also for the Sky Strikers, they can't use their back row. So using that pretty much for the Sky Striker matchup. As for all the monsters, for spells, I only play 6 ritual spells. You don't need more than 6. It's perfectly fine. And then you got your 3 prep. The 1 Rhoda, Search, Sure It, or your Claw. I cannot talk, sorry. Level 3 Necroz. Cannot remember names right now. And then 3 Call of the Grave. This is for like the hand traps like Ash and stuff, so your stuff can go through. And then I play 3 Forbidden Lance. This is for the Altergeist matchup. That's also Altergeist like the target. So this is why I play like 2 Trouble Trish. I forgot about the Altergeist matchup, and also for Sky Striker matchup. So they have Widow Anchor. They're gonna have to the Widow Anchor. So that's why I decided. I want Trish to go off every time. Trish goes off, they're having a hard time making a comeback unless they have a lot of resources. And the last 3 cards of the deck is 3 Evenly Match. Since I'm going to say, yeah, that's the main deck. For the extra deck is this is a rough draft. It's not the final copy since I'm missing some cards like Omega. So I play 2 Herald for the Kaleidoscope Unicorn. For other target, you play 1 S, just in case you want to destroy a monster. Star Eater, so you need level 11. You need level 12. Just it for that. 1 Titan. I will be playing Super Power inside deck. Also, it's level 10. Sometimes you need level 10 to bring out 2 monsters off Kaleidoscope. And then the 1 Entity. One of Necroz brought full power to have this card. OCG did. The reason why you're playing this card because you reattach Herald under it, so you can get another search for next turn. It's there to add more common pieces to your hand. 1 Dweller, 1 Diamond Daughter Wolf, 1 Cowboy for the OTK. Do play some links. Underclock, the Nightmare package, and then 1 Warlord. Yeah, that's the extra deck. If you have any questions, comment below. I'm happy to answer them. I'm so happy this deck's more playable now. I love playing Nekroz. It's one of my favorite decks. So, we'll be updated later down the road. And that's all for today. Peace, YouTube.